Okay, back a bit quicker than I was expecting, because I realized that in order to do a lot of the stuff I was saying, like making this serial killer, the recipe for that requires a furnace, and for that I need cobble, and I didn't get that much cobble. I've only got 13 cobble from all that stone that I got. And I need stone for everything, essentially. So I realized that I really need to do this stuff. So I've made my block of coal, grabbed a reward bag. Let's actually open the couple of reward bags that I've got, because I keep forgetting to do that. 128 marble. Building material might be useful. And a lava tank. Hey, holds lava. That might actually be good. So let's pop that there. Pop the building materials over here. Yes, so I made my block of coal. And heating things to the max. You think your father is right. Some of his research and experiences from previous tasks. You think you can heat a crucible enough to turn stone into lava. So I got an fired crucible, and then I fired it. Basically, you make that using porcelain, which is clay and bone meal. I picked sugar canes as my reward here, because those are going to come in useful later. Even though I'm growing sugar cane up there, having more is good, and the stuff you get from these lower levels of reward bags tend not to be that good. Let me just bring up my microphone monitor. Yes. What am I doing? Right, so I've done that one, which is cool. Fueling up. No, I won't do that. I won't do that one yet. But it explains why I got an empty canister from there, because to make a filled oil canister, obviously I'll need that. So we're going to go here, getting even hotter. By putting stone in a furnace. No, that's wrong. Putting stone in a furnace does not get you lava. I think it means crucible. They really should have had someone check their writing on this. Yes, something tells us that having lava will prove useful later on. Lava bucket. Lava bucket. Bucket. I've got a bucket of rocket fuel. I suppose I could empty that out somewhere and then use the bucket to get the lava bucket. So, let me grab that cobble. Block of coal. So we're just going to put this down temporarily somewhere, but that's where my sifting is going on. That's where my storage is, so this should be where I generate my resources. I can expand this out later. I'll just throw it down somewhere for now. Oops, I've chopped away far too much stuff. Moon turf. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go. Block of coal, which apparently will generate heat, but slowly. So I think it's 8 pieces of cobble, but I'm not entirely certain. Let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There isn't room for any more yet, but you can see up there the melting speed is ×1. That's because a block of coal has heat, but not much. But I can replace that with hotter things later. And seeing as I'm making lava, one of the first things I'll probably do is replace it with lava. Cunning, eh? So I think I put in 5. I've lost count now. So you can see that the solid volume is going down, the fluid volume is going up, but it definitely takes a while. I think I had a bit more dirt. I'll add that to the tree farm. Sugarcane's going to be important because it's actually going to be what provides a lot of our fuel. Basically, we're going to make some form of moon rock. I don't have any moon rock sifting. I'm going to see whether I can get away without it, because moon rock really doesn't have much stuff. It's like a 1% chance of getting metals from it. I really need to make the gravel. Oops, that's still going. So what we're going to do though is we're going to get our bucket of lava and hand in that quest. And then we've got this one. You wonder if there is a way to make cobblestone on the moon. Should not take long to set up and figure out. Great. Now you have cobble, but keep in mind you can't hammer it down. Yeah, when I was doing Agrarian Skies, I was always getting the cobble and hammering it down into gravel. You can't do that in this mod pack. They've disabled that. And if you put cobble in a grinding machine, like a pulverizer, you get sand. The only way to get gravel is using the chemical synthesis. Anyway, keep in mind you can't hammer it down. You can only hammer down ore blocks for more yield. So, this is a transfer node, which I need a sorting pipe, which I think they gave me. Did they give me a sorting pipe when this thing started? I think they did. No, that's an energy conduit. Where do I get the gold from? Don't know why I ran back there. Okay, this requires filter pipe, energy extraction pipe, transfer pipe, crossover pipe, rationing pipe, energy extraction pipe, sorting pipe. Okay, I need just the... I wish it wouldn't flick through so fast. Transfer pipe. This I can make. This I can make. I'll have to steal 2 of the bits of sand from upstairs, but this I can make. Right. So, what the transfer node does is it's... I can't remember which mod it's part of. Its primary purpose is it allows you to move items from inventory to inventory. You know, it's basically an item piping system. But if you have a transfer node and you give it a world interaction upgrade, which I'm going to get as a reward for making this transfer node, and you have a cobble generator, you put it on the bit of cobble that's between the lava and the water, and then it just sucks the cobble out. Again, do you remember all that time I had to make for the autonomous activator in Agrarian Skies so I could have it automatically breaking my cobble? Don't need to do that. Do not need to do that, and it's going to be glorious. 6, I think. Right, so when I get this bucket of lava, and after I've handed in the quest, I'm going to put the lava there. That way I can melt cobble quicker. This is where the cobblestone generator is going to be. So if there's lava there and water there, we get cobble there. So I'm just going to put a block of cobble there to make sure the lava and the water stay separate. And I'll be able to use the bucket I've got to... Actually, no, I don't need to do that. I've got plenty of ice. I thought I had plenty of ice. I've got 3 bits of ice. Does ice have any use other than... Because I don't think I've got any way of freezing ice. I can make ice stairs. Frosted stone. Blood magic. I'm really surprised that blood magic is in this mod pack, because everything else is so science-based. Anyway, chisel it to gorgeous types of ice. Hammer it to ice shards. Decompose it into water. Ice shards have any use? I can make packed ice using sand. And that's it. Right. There's no reason to save my ice. So I will put this there. Break it. How are we doing? Fluid lava, 715 millibuckets. So obviously 1,000 millibuckets is a bucket. I may have added a bit too much cobble actually, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to want more lava than this first batch. Oh, there we go. So it's now turned into lava, but it's not yet a bucket worth of lava. Where's that bucket of fuel? I've got a bucket. Where did I get a bucket from? It was probably a reward from a previous quest that I failed to realise. Yes, you gave me a bucket. Excellent. Okay, we're well on our way. Let's make... blah, 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 blah. Let's make this transfer node. So the first thing I need was that pipe. No, not the sorting pipe. Okay, bit of redstone, 3 stone slabs and some glass. Do I have any stone? Stone brick. Can I turn that back into stone? I can if I had a chisel. But a chisel takes iron. Right, I'm going to have to cook up 6 slabs. I'm going to have to cook up my remaining cobble in order to make the slabs. Then a bit of redstone. Ooh, that was the entire stack. How do I just extract one? Shift click. One bucket. Right, so now I've got my lava bucket. And that one, this one. Ender lily seeds, cactus seeds, grass seeds. I believe I already have grass seeds. Cactus seeds might be interesting. But I can get it from sieving sand, which I will be doing a lot of. Okay, grass seeds are from sieving dirt. Which I'll be doing less of. But I'll probably be doing some. Because I think I need to sieve all the types. I need to sieve gravel, sand, dust, and dirt in order to make sure I get all of the basic resources. So I'll go with the ender lily seeds. Ender lilies grow really slowly. I mean phenomenally slowly. But they might be my only source of ender pearls. I'm not sure. Is there any way of manufacturing ender pearls in this? I keep getting distracted. The thing with these mod packs, these ones where you have to generate your own resources, is the whole thing is critical path analysis. It's like, you want to get here, but there's all these different things you need to do before you can get there. Alright, there's ender pearls. Asteroid rock. Where do I get asteroid rock from? Okay, I can make ender pearls in the chemical synthesis machine if I've got calcium carbonate. Ooh, einsteinium, which is a radioactive element. Calcium carbonate sounds quite easy to make. Well, you get it from ender pearls, obviously. Calcium and carbonate. Well, that's just carbon and oxygen. And calcium, presumably you can get calcium from bones. No, you can only get it from calcium. That's that's a bit useless. Oh no, okay, here we go. From calcium oxide. So the question is, where does calcium come from? That's what I'm looking up, isn't it? You'd think sticking a bone in would give you calcium. I'm getting very distracted again. My brain will not go in a straight line anymore. Right, lava bucket. We'll go with the ender lily seeds. And transfer pipe. We should have finished our cooking. Let me put the ender lily seed up there because it's more important. There we go. 6 stone. Three gives you 6. Oh well, I've got some extra stone. It doesn't hurt. Right, I need 2 bits of sand, which I'm going to have to steal from here. I need to cook that up for the glass. Okay, I've got enough redstone for that. I've got spare chests, and it's a good job I made that extra stone. Let me grab all that. Make a block of redstone. I think there's 2 ways to make this, but you need an ender pearl for the other one, so that ain't happening. And loads of chests. Transfer node items. Oh, what do you mean no redstone? What's that? Oops, something has gone wrong. What? Why isn't that working? Am I making the wrong thing? Transfer node items. Transfer node items. Transfer pipe, that's fine. Transfer pipe. I'm holding down Shift and clicking on the question mark because that's meant to auto fill in with all the ingredients if you've got them on you, and for some reason that isn't working. I don't have the stone on me. I put the stone in there. Oh, so easy to miss. There we go. Transfer node. Which gets me the chemical decomposer, which means we are really cooking with Calagas now. And the world interaction upgrade. Speed upgrade, another world interaction upgrade. What's the recipes for these? That requires lapis and iron. And lapis... I keep making the mistake that when I get to the sieve I should go down here. Okay, lapis I will get from the gravel, so that's easily made. And the world interaction upgrade? No, that's the one I just looked at. Speed upgrade. Okay, gold and lots of redstone. I think I'm going to go for the speed upgrade. So now what I can do, oops, I think I'm going to want a chest. Let's get this lava bucket down because we need the lava there. Right, so we put our lava there, which has doubled the melting speed on that. That went from melting speed of 1 to a melting speed of 2. I then put my transfer node here. It can attach to there because this thing's job is going to be to make more lava. But I'm also going to put a chest up here. So cobble should theoretically go into here and that chest. It's not happening yet because I need to add the world interaction upgrade. So that's the speed it's going at, and you can see how fast that is. It's not going into there. I don't think you can connect via the side. Let me take that out. 34 cobble already. And I can use this as a building material, you know, for making my base. Right, I think I can tell you to... I think if I've got an empty hand... I thought there was a way I could tell it to not go there. I might need a stick in my hand. Doing some of this from memory now. I am low on oxygen. Oh, I put an empty one in. There we go, oxygen. I'm not going to die. Okay, I can't stop that connection. It wasn't really doing anything anyway. What I'm going to do is, if I bring you up there, and then there, and then we'll put the world interaction upgrade back in. There we go. Solid volume is shooting up as it fills with cobble. And I can still put my chest... I could put it there or here. Doesn't really matter. I will put it there. So now now that that's full, we're getting it in here instead. And if I add the speed upgrade, it doesn't actually go any faster. Fair enough, I'll save that for later. But now I've got all the cobble in the world. I can do the rest of the stuff. Now, the filled oil canister. I'll have a look at that one. But essentially... Still no ancient spores. Oh, ancient spores. Hey! Perfect timing. I get sucrose and a reward back. Completed that one. For this one I need to get 64 oak leaves, which I can shear. I just need a water bucket for this. Get sugar canes. Reward bag or titanium. I will go with the titanium. Then I'll put the water back, so this will keep working. Yep, there we go. We are flying through it now. Boop, doop, 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 doop. I apologise if you heard that. It's Windows 10 with its annoying pingy updates that it does and everything. So, what we are going to do now... Okay, quests with unclaimed rewards. There's loads of them. Let's just do that. Right. Why do all the work? Quest with unclaimed reward. Oh! This also wants me to make a transfer node. It gets me a stack upgrade. I think that means a transfer node will transfer a stack of stuff at a time. I doubt that will work on the cobble generator. But we can give it a go. Don't need it in hand. Yeah, I doubt that's extracting a stack at a time. That will come in useful when I am transferring items about the place. This leads me to the liquid mover, which I will need for pumping lava out of there. Got 1.5 buckets of lava already. And location, location, location. Transfer nodes are good for starting, but you're going to want something smarter and faster. Yes, this is where we get to the refined relocation, which is where the sorting chests come from. And it does lots of nice stuff. So we'll get to that later. I was bad at maths, but This is completed because I've got 10 sucrose on me. Okay, I must have gotten that as a reward for something. It's going to give me a load of cobble, a load of oak wood. Let's actually read it, shall we? Let's start with some chemistry foo. Hook your decomposer up to some power and put some sugar cane in it. Look at that, pure sugar. Brilliant food source, which has some buffs as well. So yeah, did I get my chemical decomposer? Yes, one chemical decomposer, which for now we will drop. I've got a bit more. Ooh, I have no idea what I just pressed in order to get the wiki power thing. What was that? I've no idea. My hands sort of hit the wrong keys, and then that sort of happened. Let's put this here for now. One chemical decomposer. And you can see what you can do is, it doesn't always happen, but I put a bit of cobblestone in there and I've got some sodium and some chlorine, which is cool. It wanted me to put sucrose in there, didn't it? Oh, okay. This was the task which I already had the sucrose for. But essentially, you put a bit of sugarcane in, and you get out sucrose, which is pure sugar, hydrogen, and oxygen. Let me just thin out my inventory a bit. And so it's then asking me to do some more basic chemistry. And this, now you have some core chemicals. What happens when you mix them together? So this, I think, wants me to make a chemical synthesizer, because I don't think I get that as a reward for anything. Yes, I do. I get it as a reward for this. So you can start to see where this is going. This thing will make us infinite cobble, infinite lava, and the lava will also give us obsidian. We decompose both the cobblestone and the obsidian in here, which will then allow us to make stuff which we can sieve, which is where we're going to get all our resources. Okay, I can actually get on with stuff now. Ooh. What do I do next? What do I do next? See, now it's all sort of opened up. I think I should automate my farm using the old McDonald, because now I've got infinite cobble. This is really easy to make. That will get me sugarcane, because I know I'm going to want that as a fuel source for my generators. I'm also going to make the serial killer. The killer will damage anything above it. This range can be extended with upgrades. And that's a relatively easy recipe. Now I've got cobble. And also I can do a baby don't hurt me one, which is the killer is brutal. Don't want to get near that thing when it's running. But you can change that. These upgrades only make it angry at the bad guys. So if I make myself a mob filter upgrade to it, which once it's been killing zombies, I'll have the rotten flesh, then it's safe. So yeah, we can definitely do that one. We'll hold off on the electrical age. Basically, this is an upgrade you can stick in these things so they can run off power. I need my power infrastructure to be a lot better than it is now before I can power anything more than these three things. This is an automatic hammerer, which means the resources I get from my sieving I can increase before I cook up. Let's get the more power quest with an unclaimed reward. Yes, I made myself an extra sterling generator. So charcoal, carbon. Go with the carbon. This is how I can improve stuff. Excuse me. let me lay some basic infrastructure and we'll have a look at it before we end the episode. Actually, there's no point in me saying that because I've got no idea how long I've been recording for or how this will turn out in the edit. But let me actually lay some of this infrastructure and then we'll come back. I'll try not to do too many of the quests along the way. I don't think I need to. This is just giving quest books, so I'll ignore this one.